Hello once again everyone, and welcome back to another discussion video. This time I'm talking Batwoman, who is not a female version of Batman, but is a totally independent character. I wouldn't even say she's similar to Batman, because she's kind of her own unique character. There are similarities you can find with Batman, where she's Katie Kane. Obviously, Batman is sort of related to her via his Batman's mother who was a Kane, and so yeah, so they're kind of related. But instead of being a really rich part of the Kane family, she does she does have a lot of money. Oh, not a lot of money, but she's got money, kind of deal. But she doesn't use her money so much for gadgets and shit. And her father is sort of a military man, and so she sort of follows in his footsteps, and that's how her training came about, with her going into the army. So she's quite proficient in hand-to-hand combat. But I think she's certainly a really awesome character, partially because she's a lesbian. Obviously you don't really tend to get lesbian characters in comic books, which is kind of refreshing. That she likes the other gender. But not only that, it's really good writing team. You have Williams the third, who I've previously talked about in my Batman and something, but yeah, J.H. Williams the third. He's really good writer, but he also is the artist for this. And yeah, so you have the really cool sort of panels that I really come to like from him. But his art style is really good, and then you have W. Hayden Blackman, who's co-writer for this, and their run is the first 4 volumes really of Batman, and it's kind of like the Batwoman is just the sort of mythologic sort of termed thing, because in the first volume, Hydrology, she goes against this woman called La Llorona, who's sort of the weeping woman. So she's like a ghost kind of view, who lures children to their death by like drowning them. And her backstory is that her own kids drowned, and so she drowned herself, and it's sort of like that. And you also have the court of the religion of crime, something like that. That she goes against briefly in this as well, and in the end she sort of, I think she's recruited to DOA, who are sort of monitor the vigilantes and stuff. And then in True Around the World, which is volume 2, you've got her again sort of going against Loruna, even though she defeats her in the first volume, but she comes back. But she also goes against Medusa, which is like a criminal organization, kind of, that obviously has mythological aspects, where they have Killer Croc, Bloody Mary, and a sorcerer and stuff, and she has to sort of go against them, and it's quite interesting. And then in World's Finest, she teams up with sort of DC's other hero who's considered mythological, Wonder Woman, which is quite a good team up. I really enjoyed it, and they sort of go against actual Medusa, and also Nyx, the goddess of night and stuff, and like Kraken, and not Kraken, The other beast. Hydra, that's it. Hydra, they have to take on Hydra, who is like, is what Killer Croc sort of becomes through magic spells and shit, and they eventually defeat Medusa, and even though she does actually achieve a goal of releasing the Mother of Monsters, who actually sort of goes away with Wonder Woman. But yeah, again, really amazing art style throughout all these volumes, and it's a really cool storyline with Batwoman and Wonder Woman teaming up, because they make a really good team. And then the final volume that Williams and Blackman do is this Bluggish Fic, where DOA had the people that Batwoman is working for sort of say, alright, you've got to learn the identity of Batman. So she's has to do that. Which is like she sort of teams up with them and brings in villains and stuff to law Batman out. Just quite good, and just the way she's been being manipulated through her father and her sister and stuff. And it's quite good. And then the final one, where you have a different writer come in to finish off that storyline, and then bring in a new storyline which is about the Wolf Spider, a new villain who's Wolf Spider's more physical compared to the supernatural sort of enemies she's previously faced in the other ones, other than obviously Batman. He's not, and he's obviously quite real, but obviously in the Blood Fic, he's kind of he's like a thief that's been stealing art and stuff. So yeah, but you also get introduced to a vampire character at the end, which is again going more into the myth side of stuff. Now it'd be interesting to see what actually is going to happen with that, really. But again, even though it's like it's changed a writer from Williams and Blackman to Andrew Uke and Mark Andrew Uko and Jeremy Yoon, this is still quite an interesting storyline with the Wolf Spider and stuff, and then going into the vampire stuff as well. And the art style, again, you have Trevor McCarthy, who's sort of worked with them on volume 2 and volume 4, sort of come in, and so he's still got a good art style. I don't think it's sort of the layout is still. Do you have one or two? Yeah, no, the layout's back to the boring general comic book layout compared to Williams and stuff, but you do have some really good cover arts, which I really liked. Like, I think one of my favourites is like the alt cover art for one of the volumes. I'll try and find it, because you got quite a few different alt arts in this one. It's not right at the start, is it? now. So yeah, it's not that one. So you have like a scribble notes alt style compared to the actual cover, and then this is one of the other covers that's really cool, and then you have like a gothic steampunk style one. Oh yeah, this is my favourite. The actual cover is kind of like her with the vampire, and then the joke one is Batman is like, oh dear, and it's like too slow, Batwoman, because the criminal's already tied to it. The lamppost. Another good one is Bane with a piss pot. There's another one as well where it's the 60s Batwoman. I think I've passed that. Yeah, 60s Batwoman, which is hilarious. But yeah, really like Batwoman, and basically a character is really awesome because obviously it's different to general characters of being a lesbian, but still a crime fighter and still got the same sort of values as Batman. Of not killing people and stuff. So yeah. If you want a different sort of take on the vigilante stuff, definitely get into Batwoman, and so all of these volumes are really good. But the Williams stuff is excellent for art style, but the story throughout all 5 is good. That's all I've got to say about Batman. I'll see you guys next time when I talk about something else. Peace out, Girl Scouts.